How is ya? How is ya? How are ya? This is Superstill75 coming at you with another, not unboxing today, but a review. Today this review is of two things. Something that I've never seen done before, so I thought I'll give it a shot and do something different. Now this is of something very special. Now I know that I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything like this done before. So what I have here today is two busts. One from Muckle Mannequins, which I'm pretty sure I just butchered the name. And the second one is of Sideshow, I definitely butchered that name, Sideshow Studios. Sideshow Collectibles. Can we start that again? Now what we have here today is something, like I said before, special, which is two busts. One from Muckle Mannequins, which I'm pretty sure I just butchered the name, and Sideshow Collectibles. Now both of these are similar in size, except there's quite a few differences in depth and how much details in both of them. I'm going to go through all of this and let you see, so you can all see which one is better, one or the other, or both the same. They've both got their cons, they've both got their pros, but we're going to come back, and when we do come back, I'll definitely have, like my usual, shaky cam. Unfortunately, I don't have a very steady hand, and I'm going to go through and show you around the whole, both of the busts, and make it an eventful video, hopefully, for both of you. And here we go. Okay guys, we're back. Here we are. These guys are very unique in their own ways, and I like both of them for totally different reasons, as they both have their cons and pros, like I've said. And this one right here is a Sideshow one, and the thing that I like about this one is the skin tone is not too bad, as in I like the different shading that they're doing it, and the suit is more bright. It doesn't come up in the video itself, but it's definitely brighter in person, where the Muckle Mannequins one is more I don't know, like a faded look. But as we get closer, you'll see the difference in colors and the shading and all that. Hopefully it'll come up in the camera. But as usual, I'm doing my shaky cam. As you can see that his eyes here are all painted on, as you can see, and the shading and the lips and all that. It's even got a little bit of stubble, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it comes up on camera, which is pretty hard. I'll try and get as much as I can. I like how they've done that. It looks more of a realistic take on the Superman. Now both of these pieces were mine. One of my friends have acquired it, so I'm not going to say who it is because he didn't want me to say, but he's purchased the Muckle Mannequins one. The reason why I decided to get rid of one of them is just in my collection is too much, and the Muckle Mannequins didn't really go with my theme of my Sideshow pieces that I already have, so I thought I'd keep the Sideshow one, and it goes nicely with my Sideshow pieces. Now, as you can see on this one, what I've always liked about him is his eyes. They've actually put glass eyes on his thing, so they look realistic. They're proper glass eyes. But the skin and the skin tone is not too bad, but the actual suit is really faded. It looks a little bit, if you can see it on there. Yeah, they didn't really put so much depth in the actual colors themselves. And the actual S is there's not much depth in the actual S itself. There is a little bit of a step, but not much, where if you can't see it on the camera, but on the actual Sideshow piece, the S shield has actually got some depth in it. Oh, you can actually see it on the camera here. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I've always loved the stand that they used, that like Metropolis look, you know, and I thought that was really creative on their part. But like I've said, this one here really goes nicely with my collection. The Muckle Mannequin is a beautiful piece, regardless, but it just didn't go with what I wanted. And another thing that you can see on these pieces is he's actually a lot thicker, where the Sideshow piece is not as thick as this piece. When we get around it to the other side, you'll see. I love the way they also did the hair, the hairs, the way they've done that with the hair and stuff. It looks pretty cool. It's a lot painted on. It's not. I still reckon the Sideshow is a lot better when they did the actual, you know, the texturing and stuff. But on here, he's got a full cape nearly on the back, the top of the back of this piece of the Muckle Mannequins, which I thought was fantastic. But you see more of his chest bulging out on the Muckle Mannequins, where the other one he's more like just the S shield, and you don't see much of the chest. Like I said, that's the pros and the cons as I'm going through. I'm not going individual, but that's what I've liked about it so far. But as you can see on this one, it's actually quite thin. You can see like the depth, it's very thin. and there's no cape at the back. It's just the actual base that Metropolis look, which is quite nice. But you know, regardless, I still like them both. I wish I could keep them both. The actual hair on this one, as you can see, is a lot better, much better done than the actual Muckle Mannequins. But overall, they're both beautiful pieces. As you can see, I'm doing it in my kitchen because I couldn't fit them in my TV room where I normally do it. So I'm actually using my phone to do all this videotaping, to do all this recording for this episode. I am on my own doing it. I don't have my son. My son just started me off and then he had to take off. So he'll be doing all my editing, which he'll do the hard work. I actually do I prefer the fun part of the actual review. But as you can see, like, there is a lot of depth in both of them, but there is more depth in the actual thickness of the bust of the Muckle Mannequins. The other one is very thin and there's not much chest bulging out or anything like that, which a lot of people don't actually get to witness. So this was a quick rundown and look of these two busts. There's heaps of reviews on the Sideshow piece, but not much on the Muckle Mannequins. So I thought I had the opportunity here to have both of them in my house to actually do this review on them, and so you guys can actually see what the go is. So I hope you liked it. Subscribe, comment if you like. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. What I think on what you should go for if you decide to get anything like this. But like I said, they both got their good parts and the bad parts. So I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?